You just kicked that workout's butt, and now it is time for our full body stretch to relax, breathe, and increase our flexibility. And with that, we're gonna be on the ground for this entire workout. Just make sure you have enough space to lay back, because we will be laying back for some of the exercises. And we're gonna get started with our first stretch. So just go ahead and take a nice comfortable position here, rolling the shoulders back, breathing, and then let's take the arms up nice and tall. And then exhale. Good, and again, take them up. So for today, we're gonna hold each stretch for just about 30 seconds. That's gonna allow us to really increase that flexibility and just give us that time that we need to relax and let our bodies decompress. One more, up nice and tall. Stretch it, reach it nice and tall. Good, and exhale as they come down. Now we're gonna try to stretch out the neck. So taking your hand, just gently holding onto your head here, bringing one ear down to your shoulder. And again, keeping those shoulders nice and relaxed, rolled back, and breathing. Good, and let's take it center, other side, holding on here. You can stretch away with that other hand, taking a little bit of a deeper stretch down that neck. A few more seconds, and then we're gonna start to stretch the upper body even more. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Taking that head back center. Now we're gonna reach over. You can lean down on your forearm, or you can keep your arm straight and reach it out, holding this here. So you'll feel this down through your side. You'll feel your ribs getting a nice stretch. Good, and hold it. Don't forget to breathe as we go through our stretches. And as we're leaned over here, try not to let your bum come off. You want to think about keeping your sit bones down into the mat. Holding it about 5 more seconds, and then we'll switch. Good, here's 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up nice and tall here, hitting that center position with that good posture, and then taking it over. So again, you can keep a bent arm, or you can straighten your arm and try to take it a little bit deeper. Take these stretches as far as you can. We are working on our flexibility. So as you continue along with this stretch, you will notice your flexibility increasing. And you may also notice one side might be a little bit more flexible than the other, and that is totally normal, but good to be aware of so that you can work on increasing your flexibility to be even on both sides. All right, almost there. Good, and let's bring it back center. Now we're gonna bring the soles of our feet together. We're really gonna open up the hips here and the inner thighs. I love this stretch. So you can hold onto your feet. You can take your elbows and just gently press out on your knees, giving yourself a slight lean forward here. And breathing. You can do a little bit of rocking side to side to open up those hips even more. Sometimes with our seated position, depending on maybe if you're at work and you have to sit a lot or whatever you may do, sitting can really tighten up the hips, leading to back pain. So this is such a good stretch right here. Almost there. I don't really want to come out of this one. This one feels so good, but we got to move on here. So here's 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Now we're gonna bring just one leg forward, take that other leg, cross over. We're gonna get a nice stretch through the lower back, twisting here, keeping that head and chest up, breathing. So that hand behind you, you can walk it back farther behind your back to get a deeper stretch. And as you exhale, you can try to take your stretches just a little bit further. We're gonna switch it to the other side here in 3, 2, and 1. Carefully bringing it back to center. Now opposite side, taking that other leg out straight, crossing that other leg on top, and getting that twist. So right here in twisting. This is my tight side. I can feel it. You'll kind of know right away in the stretch if you're like, oh yeah, that's the tight side. But again, good to be aware of. And then you can really focus on taking that stretch a little bit deeper as you hold it. You want to feel the stretch, but it should not be painful. So just keep that in mind. We should never feel pain when we're stretching. It might be difficult sometimes as we stretch those muscles. As we're growing and changing, it can be a challenge. Almost there. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna take those legs out into a V. So taking your legs out here just as wide as you can, sitting up nice and tall. We're gonna take it to the right side first. So folding down into the right side, reaching for those toes. Maybe you can reach towards your knees, but you wanna think about keeping that back straight and flat. So you don't wanna round the shoulders here. So sitting up nice and tall and almost thinking about coming up, down and over. Again, as you exhale, you can try to take it a little bit deeper. And to stretch through that calf, you can pull back on the toes a little bit, a nice stretch for the ankles as well. So as you get in that comfortable position, you'll feel that nice stretch, taking it a little bit deeper. Again, just gently pulling on the toes. 3 more seconds, and then we're gonna take it center. Good, so bring it back up right here. Now walk it out center. Just walk those fingertips forward. Again, when you start to feel that stretch, that's where I want you to hold it. And then as you exhale, maybe you can walk it a little bit farther, again, keeping that back flat. Good, nice deep breaths as we go. This is really where we can just decompress, enjoy the hard work that we just put into that workout, and now here we just get to enjoy it. Good, we're gonna walk it back center, so bringing it up nice and slow, now to the other side. So again, walking it over, walking down that leg. Again, let your flexibility lead you here. You don't have to try to force anything. If you are consistent with this, your flexibility will definitely increase. So consistency is key throughout your training. And I also want to really emphasize this because I don't think stretching is considered part of your training, but I want you to consider stretching as part of your training and really add it in after your workouts, add it in after your rest days, because you are only as strong as your weakest link. And if you are being held back by tight muscles, that is going to affect your strength workouts. Hold it here for 3 more. Here's 2 and 1. Bring it up. We're gonna roll it onto our backs now. So bringing those legs together, again, this is where you're gonna need a little bit more space. Roll it onto your back. We're gonna hug our knees into our chest. So both knees up here and just hugging them in, loosening that back up. So holding this. And then from here with both legs in, we're gonna start working one leg. So from here, let's take those legs both back out. Now taking your right leg, holding onto it with your right hand right below your knee, we're gonna open up the hips here. So let that leg drop off to the side. Now if you want an even deeper stretch with this one, you can take and straighten that leg out and stretch. If not, just keep that knee bent, holding onto that knee, feeling that stretch through the inner thigh, again, opening up the hips. Here as well, keep your bum down on the ground so you don't want to let one side roll up. Good, and next we're gonna take in this leg and cross it over diagonally. I love this stretch that's coming up next. So let's start bringing that leg back into the center. Again, you can hug it into your chest here for just a second. And then we're gonna take, now opposite hand is gonna come across right below that knee. Other arm comes out straight, and I want you to drop that knee to the ground, cross body here. And just breathing and relaxing on this one. exhale, and maybe you can drop that leg a little bit farther over. Feeling this down the spine, it feels so good. Five more, and then we're gonna take it back center. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Let's roll it back center. Let that leg extend. Now hug that other knee in. We're gonna do those same 2 stretches. So holding on to that knee, right below your knee. Now again, if you wanna take this a little bit deeper, you can straighten that leg out here and hold it. Again, getting a good stretch in the hips, feeling it down your inner thighs. Keep that bum pressed into the ground so you don't want that hip to roll up. And breathing. Three seconds, and we're gonna take it across. Here's 2 and 1. Hug that knee in for just a second. Now we're gonna go cross body. So taking that opposite hand right below that opposite knee, rotating to the side, other arm is coming out nice and long here, dropping that leg towards the ground, getting that rotation, feeling that down the spine. Oh, that feels good. And breathing. Just about 5 more seconds and we'll take it back center. Here we are, here's 3, 2, and 1. Roll it back onto your back. Now from here, we're gonna roll it onto our belly. So just carefully moving onto your belly, we're gonna get that quad now, or our quads, I should say. So arms out, we're gonna reach back for that ankle and just holding it here. Feeling the stretch down the front of your leg. And breathing. Almost there. 5 more, really breathe, feel that stretch. That muscle is lengthening as we speak. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Carefully let that leg come down. Switching sides. So again, holding onto the ankle, breathing, pulling that heel towards your bum. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Almost there, 5 more. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Gently letting that leg come back to neutral. Now next stretch, we're gonna keep those toes down and we're just gonna press up. So bring those hands back towards your chest. Keep those arms in tight. And press up. So pushing through the heels of your hands here, stretching through the hip flexors, breathing, shoulders are relaxed, rolled down and back, elbows tucked in. Holding this about 10 more seconds. 5 more. 3, 2, gently bring yourself back down. From here, we're gonna bring it back up to our seated position where we started. And I've got one more stretch for you. So just taking this nice seated position, let's make sure we're nice and relaxed in the shoulders. We're gonna take those hands, clasp them behind, and we're gonna finish out with our chest opener. So opening up that chest, sitting up nice and tall, breathing. Oh, this should feel so good. Your workout feels complete when you add a stretch. Oh, I love it. So really think about squeezing, opening it up here. and you should feel nice and relaxed, just ready to go. Have an amazing day. Let the like button know how awesome you feel, by the way. And that is it. You did awesome. If you enjoyed stretching with me and you are looking for a training friend, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. I would love to work out with you. We're all about getting strong here and just being our best selves. So I hope that you have an amazing day. I love you so much, and I will see you very soon.